And everybody please give a lovely warm welcome to Sam Hay! Hello, how's it going? You alright? Now I know a few of you in the audience have already sized me up. You know, you've seen the trousers, you've seen the clothes, you've seen the hair, you've heard the accent. And no, I am not the love child of Colin Firth and Hugh Grant, as you know. I actually was called that once, and it kind of, it starts off like a good thing to hear, doesn't it? You know, two classic guys, Notting Hill, Pride and Prejudice, Mr. Darcy, two classic guys. But when you get into it a little bit, you realise it's not quite the compliment you want it to be. What do these two men really have in common? They're posh twats with fluffy hair who can't talk to girls. And that pretty much describes me pretty much on the nose. I'm actually from a really rough area, I'm from Bradford, and for 20 years I've been getting posh boy every single day in my ear, and you know what, I just dealt with it like any normal person would, any working class person, any pleb. And I just told the chauffeur to drive away, and I just carried on my day. I hadn't got time for it. I was actually born in an estate, and in the middle of this estate there was a really posh house, you know, a really big mansionette kind of thing. And in this mansion it had two peacocks. Now I left my little hut and walked out to my car, and I found two of the peacocks on top of my car. I'm so middle class that peacocks gravitate towards me. Now, I'm not the poshest guy I've ever had the pleasure to meet. I'm working in Stepping Hill at the moment. I was driving through Stockport the other day, and in Stockport there's like a bridge. It's a single lane thing, but if you're a bastard, you can undertake everyone. And one particular day, this knobhead in a Merc was undertaking everyone. So like the true British hero I am, I passive-aggressively just slightly turned into his path. The people of Stockport were safe another day. So I'm in his path, and this guy does not take it as well as I thought he would. We set off driving again, and he gets level with me. He rolls down his window, and my window's already down, and he just flings a £1 coin at me. It's so posh and angry, you throw currency at me. I like to think that the amount of anger he feels correlates to the type of currency he uses. Has he ever stubbed his toe on a chair, emptied his wallet of coppers and just smeared it? Or if he's like got a parking ticket, does he go up to the wall and make it rain £20 notes? And I'm like, there's no fucking way I'm paying this ticket. Now, I don't know about you, but I think so far I've painted myself as a sophisticated Casanova type person. There's not much laughter, so that means I actually have, which is quite surprising. But I'm not really. And the one thing that brings me down is alcohol. Alcohol brings me to my knees and slaps me around with its vodka-flavoured genitalia. After a night out, I like to play a game of alcoholic Cluedo. Who did what to when, and how do I find out? You wake up, and everyone does the same thing as a wake up. It's like that. You're in your bed, there's a pool of sick, it's just not enough. You get your wallet out, you check for your ID and your bank card. Then the night's a success. You find the first bus ticket. I rode in style. 11:59 PM, big night. And roll over, you find the pizza crust under your pillow. I was lonely. Walk into the bathroom, you find the vomit everywhere, and you think, God, my flatmates still hate me, don't they? Yeah, but alcohol makes us all do stupid things, and that's kind of really what it's there for, isn't it? Like, I've noticed, as I go out, I've noticed two major trends at the moment. The trend is for tight trousers and men, like ball-crushingly tight. And also for slut dropping. Now, if you don't know what slut dropping is, let me give you a masterclass, alright? You got your setup, which is kind of where you throw your hand in the air. You got the bit where you kind of push the booty out and you drop. I call this the descent, obviously. And you got the bit where you're on the ground, you kind of drag your arse along the floor, like you're a dog with worms. And then you kind of stick your butt out and you got the back up the top. I call that the ascent. Now, a girl came up to me in a club and did this to me. Now, I'm a smart guy. I know that reciprocation is the highest form of flirtation. So I thought to myself, I'm going to do this straight back to her. So I'm wearing my tight trousers, it's a good night, the music's blaring. So I go down, I do my setup, it's great. I'm down, and I'm at this point that I hear the ominous sound of ripping tight. Now at that point, you should leave. You should just go home, because what's the point? You're never going to get anywhere in life at this point. You're just going to be knackers hanging out. But no, what I did is, I leaned into this girl and I said to her, I split my trousers. Now I didn't tell you there's a third trend that my mother has started, and it's a trend for buying novelty underwear at Christmas and at birthdays. This will factor in. I went to her like, can you just see how bad it is? And as I turn round, she's given a full frontal of I do it doggy. I was very rapidly escorted out of there. I can tell you that. Yeah, but alcohol still causes all sorts of problems for me. Like, I cannot go to the toilet in club bathrooms. I suffer from pee shyness. Anyone else suffering with debilitating medical condition? No. Well, fuck. But when I'm describing my problem to my friends, like, it does come across like I got the whiskey dick, you know, where you just can't get it up after alcohol. So I'm riding the magic bus, I'm like, yeah, mate, like, it's a proper issue, like, I just can't perform. You know, like, I just can't get it going, you know, and it's worse when other people are watching, and I can just get little dribbles out, but like nothing much. Divisive. So what do? I always go to the cubicle. It's the logical thing to do, isn't it? You're away, no one can see you wheelie, it's fine. This has been ruined for me. I was in Preston the other week, and I was horrified to find one fucker made it out. I was in Preston, and to my horror, I walked into the cubicle and I found a double toilet. There was a toilet here, there was a toilet there, and the door. I beg you to find the guy who invented this and thought, you know what guys do when they're having a shit? A fucking stare. What have men done? They've divided some rules. I call them the golden rules of the golden shower. No one likes toilet humor. Number one. You never ever choose the toilet adjacent to someone. You always choose one as far away as possible. Or else you're just in splashback territory and it's a disaster for everyone. Number two, you look directly ahead. You never ever make eye contact. And number three, you never ever speak. Like, it's London Underground rules in there. So I'm in Spain, I'm camping, I'm in my backyard. And I've had a bit to drink, I run into the bathrooms and think, this is the day I do it. This is the day I wee in a urinal. It's a big moment for me. So I set myself up and I'm kind of, powering away, trying to think of waterfalls and whatever. And this Australian guy walks in, and this man must have missed the seminar on manatee. He walks immediately next to me and just stares at my dick. I don't know if anyone's ever had that happen to you, but your penis just shrinks inside. You've got to kind of pretend that you are weeing, so you're kind of like... And then he just looks back up, unleashes a torrent of urine and goes, you can't fucking piss, can you? It was in my neck for 2 days. That's the end of my set, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. And if you didn't find it funny, I'll throw pound coins. So thank you very much.